Hi, Christina. This is Christina Demeter. She is here running for Township Trustee. Thanks for making the time and coming in today. We've got 5 questions, and they cover just different areas within the position. The first one, we'll just dive right into it, is around government operations in the township. What is your role as an Augusta Township Trustee, and how will you work with other board members to serve the community?
Okay, yeah. So I think that communication is key when meeting together. We'll all have to, agree on, well, not necessarily agree, but all communicate well on what we're discussing and make sure that we all can keep a level head and make sure that we're all there and discussing what's on the agenda. There's more to the question.
And how will you, what is your role as an Augusta Township Trustee, and how will you work with other board members?
Okay, yeah, the role I would be, going to meetings and being a decision makers, making a vote on whatever's on the agenda, discussing and questioning anything that comes to mind, and listening to everyone else's opinions and going from there.
Okay. This one's around interpersonal skills. What does effective communication mean to you, and how do you achieve it?
Yeah, effective communication is really listening is a big key one to what people have to say, and like soaking it in before you say what's on your mind in response. I think that's important. And then coming to the conversation like prepared, reading up what you're going to be talking about, maybe doing some research and take notes for sure to make sure you know what you're going to be talking about and what you want to get across at the meeting, and keeping notes for future meetings too, making sure you follow up on those things that you wanted to hit.
Awesome. Around leadership abilities, how do you approach conflicts or disagreements how would you within the board? And can you provide an example of how you've handled such a conflict or disagreement? And obviously that wouldn't be on the board, but you're drawing from your personal experience. Have you handled something like that in the past?
Yeah, I guess an example would be, something at your workplace, you come and you have a disagreement with your boss or another employee, and maybe setting up a time to meet, discuss your disagreements and come to that meeting with, your own thoughts and agenda of what you want to discuss, and make sure you see what point of view they're coming from and get across your points that you want to make, and ending the conversation on a good note, not with bad feelings, and don't let your feelings get involved while you're having heated conversations. And being kind, really, just coming to the conversation in a kind manner.
Okay, with management skills, how will you ensure that the diverse voices and concerns of township residents are represented in board decisions?
I would take them into consideration, making sure that they're heard, and doing your research on what it is that everyone's concerned about, and making sure that I'm educated on it and know how to respond in that, whatever it is that they're worried about. And making sure you say the right things and not make them more aggravated, coming in, in an open mind. Yeah.
Awesome. And then regarding township issues, how will you keep residents informed and engaged with the township's work, and what strategies will you use to gather community input on important issues?
I think that hopefully you could create a committee maybe and, get everything posted. Well, not that everyone's online, but if that could be a way to get things out there online, or, a newsletter, or like notes on what was discussed, like key points that people would want to know about. Maybe working with the other board members to do that too, not just individually. I think it's a team effort to get everyone educated on what's going on. And
100%. Yeah. That's it. I mean, it was like 5 short questions. If you've got anything else you'd like to share that I might have missed on a question that you think is important to share, or anything about yourself that maybe for people that didn't watch the first time.
Oh, not too much really. I'm just excited to try and get in and on the board and get involved. Really, I'm excited to see who all makes it and work with everyone. It's an exciting time.
All right. Thanks, Christina. We appreciate the time today.
Yeah.